Alright, everybody. We are going to be getting started now for our stream. This will be the final night of nextfest 2021 coverage. I still have a good, I think, 25 to 30 demos to get through. And if we somehow get through all of them, then we can, of course, start some of the games I got for the Indie Spotlights as well. But I'm trying to see if there's anything else popping up last minute in terms of demos. I decided to skip, I think, the horror section, just because horror games I don't think are really good in terms of demoing. Because by the time we kind of see through, we'll know pretty much like the entire game. And if anyone has any other suggestions for demos to showcase here, let me know. But I think we've got at least as much as we can get through. This one looks like it could be a cute one really fast. Of course, there's still plenty of puzzle games. Because as we all know, I'm really great at puzzle titles. I'm waiting for a few more people to send me more Zachtronics lights. But I think that is that. And like I said, if anything else does pop up or there's any other suggestions, please let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can download them. Of course, I just added like 3 more on while I was giving my little speech. Alright, let us go. We have another deck building roguelike to start the night with. This one's deck building roguelike poker. Will it show up on stream? There we go. This is Zoti. Can't select a character. Bum bum bum. Oh, I see MacGuffins. One day, do you think we'll ever get a game that does a whole element thing and not just use fire, water, earth, and wind? Like how the character's name is Cute Navigator. Art seems okay. It looks better than that game from last night, at least. Alright. Come on, we gotta get into this. I'm wondering if this is gonna be like that game, Poker Quest, that we played. To rage. Yeah, sure. Gotta get that full house, right? This... Well, I can tell you that this is definitely a step up aesthetics-wise from Poker Quest. Look on the cards from our hand, skill effects are at the top. Skills, okay, well that's good. That's smart, that it will pick the cards for you. So you don't need to go to Vegas to play this game. Alright. That. Die. There we go. Not 1 times 2. It's 2 rage. That. Uh-oh. Oh no, we got nothing. Wait, if I do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, I just do this. It would be nice from a UX point. I could just like click one button, just plays all my singles. 8% armor value, inflicts 12. I'll take this. Alright, so this is where more cards on. Enemy's next move. Oh, we have no items. I'll take a mini flush. Do I want to do that, or do I just want to keep hammering them? Let's just go for big old damage. 8 armor. Enemies times 2. Why am I not getting any armor? There you go, some brute force cards. $14 damage times 3. So what do you guys think of this one so far? It feels just very much like that poker quest. Wait, how many straights do we have? That seems like a far better straight. I'm using its abilities, and that's currency. Although I don't really have any, like, pathing. There's a target. Oh, this looks like it's gonna hurt. Armor ain't gonna save me from that. That's really great, isn't it? Yeah, I think a way just to teleplay all my singles would be handy. I better not go for the gamble here. I'm getting nothing, am I? Boom, 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 boom. What's the boss gonna do? Alright, so I hit again. I think I like Poker Quest's system a little bit better, with there being conditionals based on what pairs and such you draw. That seems very powerful. Looks 18. 10 times 3 would be... what was that, 42? Be better than that. Is this a boss fight finally? Yep. What was that noise? Man, I can't get anything here, can I? And block a whopping 8 points of damage. Take it for 99 turns. Perfect. Wonderful. Uh-oh. I feel like my block is worthless right now. Did I even do damage with that? I don't think the heart of the cards is going to save me this time. I'm gonna play Exodia. Nope, that ain't gonna do it. Oh, you absorb the first attack. How cheeky. You mean the heart of the gambler? Ugh. I don't know, I feel like a lot of these deck buildings still fail to give you adequate ways of defending yourself. Like, both Slay the Spire and Monster Train were really good at letting you just survive and tank damage. These games, it's like, enemy does 27 points of damage, your one shield does 3. Yeah, like, here we go again. And again, I think while this game has a far better look to it, I think Poker Quest works better design-wise. We'll give it one more go, and then I think we'll move on. And yeah, I am still recording. Wait. This spell plus 1 attack. Shouldn't I be doing more than 4 points of damage? Or is 3 the base? Huh? It looks like we got a strength-based deck going on here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, go. Plus 7 armor, plus 1. That seems very handy. Oh, good. Let enemies do more damage. I'll take that. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only 2 pair we have. Play that. Again, armor C1. Does seem like in these games, either armor is worthless, or it's so damn good that you can just break the game with it. And we are going to wreck this guy probably this turn. Boom, 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 boom. Select tenacity. I mean, okay. Improve our base attack. I wonder if it draws the same thing, that's how you upgrade. So you can get very lucky if you get the same card and then just get better and better. Oh, let's go for... That's 2 attacks. Well, if they all hit 1, it's going to kill them. Nope. Boom. Boom. Can we get another one of those? Oh, jeez. I was just guessing. Let's get to Vegas really fast. Boom. Click 6. Make it weak. Okay. And me 2 fatigue. Alright, let's see if we can beat this fight. It's gonna come down to, I think, if we draw or we can play our stat boosting cards. I don't know why it keeps making that noise. Alright, we'll go for defense. Boom, boom. At least I can block some of the damage this time. Yep, do that. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so he's got a little shield. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think we're gonna win this. Boom. Oh, that's only going to draw enough cards in the next 2 turns. Boom, boom. It's 2. I'm guessing this is a rarity. Plus 20 armor and gain. Armor retain doesn't sound too bad. But if I improve this... Well, does it just give me more armor? It's not changing the tenacity or the extra draw. Unless it needs to be upgraded even more. I'll go for Iron Current. Oh, good. Oh, good. One card at the beginning of the battle. I'll take more defense. So then I guess we're gonna go back to the start and then we gotta go down the other path. Oh, what's this? Well, I only have 8 points of health. Okay. I choose you. Can you upgrade it again? Or maybe it's only 1 per... Oh, I didn't realize that. You can just get single blocks. Alright. Oh, now you give me that. Can I go to sleep again? I wonder where everybody is. Let's see, draw 2 cards. That'll be really handy. Ooh. Oh, you have to choose different ones at each step of the game here. Alright. I don't think we'll go a second route. One thing, I think we're going to survive a second route. Yeah. Yeah, like, this is one that I'm having a hard time thinking why I should play this as opposed to Slay the Spire. Oh, hit him. Alright, as soon as this battle's over, I'm going to quit out. Boom, boom, boom. Seems like getting your bread and butter, like a single draw cards leveled up, is huge. Armor gain shift. Armor. Alright. Can I leave? The game will not let me leave. That's how you know it's based on poker, right? Alright, let's see. Alright. So this next one looks like a weird adventure game. Will it go full screen is the question. Now will OBS pick it up? Well, half right. There we go. So this is Printer Sim. A game about the horrors of trying to print out your report or an existential meta crisis of real life. I only got one done. Feels okay. It's still like a little weird to chop down on. Thanks. Here. I'm sure this is something every kid can relate to. Hello. Aww. See, I expect Neon Continuum to thank me for playing it. Alright, so the big thing is that we have rage. Just like in real life. And the anger we get, something happens. Alright. Let's go print my report. Uh oh. I'm 9 points angrier. Alright. What was that? Let's go to the printer store. Fancy printers. Hello, buddy. Okay, what are we buying? Wait, what do I need? My inventory. But I'm sure I'll have to buy everything, right? $200 for paper? Damn. Oh, damn, all out money. That's like Neon Continuum paper, right? Well, we got the paper, but we're all out ink. Well, it doesn't help me. Ooh. Oh. Oh, there we go. Get my pills. What's this? Uh-oh. Take a bath. I'm not going to earn enough money to pay for this. Our paper. Can I sell my clock? Yeah. Anything going on here? Oh, jeez. There's that gosh darn report. I think I'm just gonna have to sell... Anyone some butter? Anything in the cooker? So you can only have 5 things on kind of your hotbar. Bleach. Oh, the hell is that? Oh. Oh god, we can sell the cat. Alright, well, it's time to sell everything in our home. Ink is $350. I'm getting angrier as the day goes on. Alright. Well, let's start selling. I mean, if I sell the printer, that kind of ruins everything. What if we do this? What's going to happen? Well, I broke the game. There we go. Well. Now we're super pissed. Mm-mm. Oh. Alright. Wait, is this let you buy everything that we've already... Alright. Char wants me to sell the cat. Oh. Wait. This place is actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Okay. Where was that full angry? Well, I've sold everything. Alright, fine. We don't need a cat, right? Alright. Boom. Boom. Wait. Did I not buy my computer back? Uh-oh. Well, time to get pissed off again. Mm-mm. We don't need bleach. Uh-oh. Alright. One, the shaking is starting to bother me, so I think we'll move on to our next game. We're stealing from our own home. Trying to pay for printer ink. Alright, let's see. Let's try this one. It's like 2D... Could be Souls-like or just action-adventure.
Hey.
Oh. We still haven't found that one just like completely, hidden gem like that glitch game yet. Oh. Those are some pixels. Wait. Hmm. I can't tell. This is done on purpose? Or that's a bug. Oh, we have a lightsaber. Yeah, that helps me out a lot. Wow. She can jump higher than the buildings. Oh. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. What the hell is that? I have no idea what we should be doing or what's going on right now. I killed something and I got something. Ow. I like we're using a generic lightsaber. Womp. You see any red flags yet? Uh-oh. Alright, maybe this will work.
Hey.
Or will it default to Japanese again? Oh, wait. Now we can understand what's going on. Will it make the game better, is the question. Now we have to... It's still Japanese! Or Chinese, I'm sorry. Oh, will we figure this out? I love their sandwiches, it looks like. Ooh. There's something in the big bar? No. Good. Yeah, so I'm not sure what we're doing here. Even though we can read the language, it still doesn't quite make much sense. Wait. None of this is telling me anything. It said I could install a shield, but it didn't tell me where it is or how to do it. That's a very good sign, isn't it? If I just keep button mashing, surely it'll make sense, right? Oh good, she doesn't know how to attack and duck at the same time. Maybe it's saying that in Chinese somewhere. Remember, platformers are the easy genre to make. Okay, there's a smiley face. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. Well, if they're all like search for time, we'll get through it very quickly. Bum bum bum. Okay. Ooh. Pretty stars. Oh. We'll load on stream. See. Publish, Kickstarter. And no, it is not. Alright, should be loading up now. There you go. So this is Astral Ascent. Huh, I am an Aquarius, so I guess I should go with that. Bum bum bum. Everyone will hate me. Kind of looks like Moon Hunters a little bit. At least there's a general, like, style I'm seeing. Oh good, we have a werewolf. Werewolves. Well, those character models definitely match with the pixel art, right? Alright. We have slash. Dash. Boom. Boom. Spell. Boom, boom. What do you think about the pixel graphics here? Oh. That's my line, Wolf. Dash skill, okay. Oh, that's good to know. We don't have to ever touch the ground. Now what are we gonna learn? Okay. Flip it. Okay, so we just put in one of these slots. Fireball. Yeah. Here. The tutorial feels a little too slow, too. Come on. Five. Super heal. Okay. Can't heal in the air. Will we get to the actual gameplay? Yeah, the one thing that I always find annoying about like this style of pixel art is when there's like no facial like details at all in the characters. Like it works if everything is very like low bit style, like the last store. But when you have detail everywhere else and the characters looks very plain like that, I think it just takes away some of the quality. So what is with these? I feel like this game's like slowing down a little bit. There we go, that was a challenge. Oh, there's co-op. What are we doing? Oh. I guess it begins. Throw a bomb downward. Enemy life is full apply. Okay. So you can't see in the bottom left, but you can swap to 4 different spells. Oh good, more tutorial. Okay, fight plus room. Gambit. Room. Let's try exploration. Nice. Oh. The environment seems to have a nice look to it. Aha, I got your loot. Hope I was supposed to murder those guys. It's gonna be very awkward. Bubble. I think it was. That's the area that we're in. The game is called Astral... I can't see the full name while I'm doing this. It said Ride the Owl, so I'm assuming that is an owl. Oh. Oh. What the hell are you doing? Oh. I'm not sure. I know we can ground pound like that. Oh. Kill you. Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was cracks, or is that just the leaves? I think that may just be leaves. Nice one pacification. A lot of clicking in order to put stuff in, or a lot of pushing. Creation room. So now I have to murder everything, right? Bum bum bum. Oh. Die. Get out of there. I hope we get some more standard attack buffs. But I'm not sure if it really matches the rest of the game. Awesome, utility skill applies target on enemies. Target deals way more damage. Okay. So you go there. Let me get a shop. Yep. Okay, so we have... The hell was that? Uh-oh. Die. I think the elite is boosting these guys. Yep. Die. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Kind of. Enemy life is... will deal 75% damage on enemy strike. Oh, that's not bad. So, gambits are passives that we attach to spells. And there's a limit of 4 spells, it looks like, that we can put on. Oh, that thing can attack. Boom. Yeah. It's definitely kind of going all over the place. Again, there is a certain elegance to making things very simple to learn. I don't know, Foreign. I know this is a Kickstarter game, but I didn't look at what the developer's name was. The motion feels good in this one. Die. Oh. They're belly plopping on me. Crystal. If this is from them, it does have, like, some similar aspects to it. Boing. I murdered a little mushroom child. Oh. Dark Devotion. I haven't heard of that one. Alright. We'll probably take this to either death or the end of this area. Oh. Ow. Get those crystals. Dark Devotion. Could have been. I mean, we've played a whole lot of Souls-likes. Oh, I got 3 keys. Hey! Why not? Bonus damage. I will take more damage. That kind of seems like dead cells. Alright, there's the exit. Friends for enemy life is full. Okay. Hey, I'm trying to do some looting here, game. Alright. Challenge room. Who's this guy? Oh. Uh-oh. Who kills the most? Oh, I was right. Kill steal. Oh, that's kind of kooky. All's fair in challenges, right? No. Alright, I won the challenge, so what does that do? Okay. Well, I did the thing. Okay, we got a summon. Okay. Simple enough. Exploration room. Let's go to the shop and see what it has. Ooh, we can do a lottery. Sure, let's do some more gambling. A lot of gambling related stuff tonight, isn't there? Ice. Boomerang. Nice steer. Uh-oh. It's 3, that just gives us that. Okay. Again, the game doesn't seem bad. But I'm just gonna have a hard time wanting to play this one over all the other games we've played. Boom. Where are you? Ooh. I'm just wondering where is kind of the long play of this. Is it going to be persistence? Roguelite? Oh, I gotta bounce off this. I like the healing system. You can store up healing charges for a heal bonus. Oh. Oh. Die. Wait, this is an exploration room. I don't need to fight. Oh no. I need more treasure keys. Low chance crit freeze beacon. Yep. They won't leave me alone, will they? No. The levels seem pretty straightforward. Sprint forward. Yeah, I'll play on you. Alright, so we have 4 more. Oh. It's on. I do like from a, oh, ow. Or I do like from a gameplay standpoint that our jump restores. Oh. That is definitely an elite right there. Ow. Heal. But some of these effects, I think, are a little hard to keep track of. No warning on that attack. Die. Got my keys. Got the money. Ding. I would like to head to a shop. Because we get some more healing. And another game with random heal drops. Boing. Do we have enough keys? Yes, we do. Oh, I see. You can either go for the little itty bitty reward or the big one. We gotta go big, right? I'll take more power. So when they have that little icon next to their health bar, I think that means they are an elite. I feel like everything looks better than our main character right now. Oh, I did a thing. We'll save our summon for the next big fight. Oh, uh-oh. You. Aw, I thought we could do a super bounce off of that. Alright, let's see what a small reward is. Alright, there's our shop. And then this will take us to the boss. Now, this game does have full co-op. That could be something interesting. I can't tell we're supposed to be getting anything better. Oh, there we go. I mean, the next thing is the boss, so it's not like I can save my stuff for after. This one's a sword. Or likes to burn. I'll take a sword. Give it to you. Alright, so this should be boss. What does a boss look like in this game? Uh-oh. I like the background art. Nice sword. Oh, let's get serious. I summon you. Uh-oh. Oh, that's his sword. I thought it was my sword that was summoning. Ow. Oh. Oh, he's still going. Oh. Oh, God. That ain't good. Oh. Oh. I don't think we're gonna win this one. Oh, good, he's got a shield. And they just nuked me. Alright, Foreign, have a good night. Okay, so it looks like there's a total of 4 bosses. I see persistence. New spells, more level up. Sun pieces must be like a persistent currency. Oh. Yep. So this is just more of an action roguelike. And we're back. Alright. We'll meet Zim Zim. There you are. Yeah. The animations during that boss fight, though, were really good. Your extra slot to equip on. Next life increase, so we have 262. We got quite a bit of persistence. Alright, that's 1. And of course the cost is going up the more we use it. So as the more people we find, the more things unlock as well. Alright. This one doesn't, again, it doesn't seem too bad. is this? Oh, time limit offer. Let's see, what else are they saying about it? So, there's only 12 different bosses. It will have co-op. Let's see. So, 4 different characters. Could be something here. Alright. Let's do some tactical strategy now. Bum, bum, bum. Is this going to be an Animal XCOM? Where's Commander Shark? Alright, so how do we do this? Oh. Kind of right now reminds you of that, what was it called? That, RPG where you had all 3 characters, like, all lined up together. Go, team, go. Did you say ribbon? Not Mutant Year Zero, there was one before that as well. I should play that game again at some point. Ooh, grenade. There's our squad. Nope. That's not a pistol, that's a Mega Buster. Uh-oh. It's on. 2 action points, 2 towards half cover. Oh, this is Animal XCOM. Right. Boom. Okay. Only a 30% chance to hit. I love when they make me take the bad plays. Ooh. Go. Good, and I gotta deal with RNG. Oh. Well, they killed him. Alright, what are we doing? Well, you know it's an XCOM light when we get Overwatch. Move John to a better spot. Oh, it's a radial Overwatch. That was not my fault. That's the tutorial doing that. I don't like that the UI is not dynamic. That's not, like, updating me when we're in range. Zap. Experience. Thing. Alright, you're back. Oh, good. Now we're ready for it to do a reel. Wait, yes, you can rotate. Play smart. Do they know I go on all the suicide missions? Two damage and enemy gain. Armor. Free hit, that sounds pretty nice. Alright, anyone want a character named after them? The communication. Okay, so these are our persistent elements. Lowers use perks, lowers use advanced perks. Ooh, demon weapons, nice. And then this has gotta be our major currency. Yeah, those Neo bosses were a pain. Okay. Wait, it refreshes every time? Okay. That's kind of weird. Alright, let's go. But it's not the time you don't spend, now will be staying in the warehouse, you go into the room with 0. Except I did save it. What's this? Real crowd of balloons, you have only have enough. Ooh. Fire, 6 to 7. I'll go double assault rifle. Oh, that seems really nice. I'm kind of worried about how much these resources are being used. That. Alright, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. 3 against 4. Alright, you go over here. That is weird that it's using all radial detection as opposed to kind of a line of sight or vision cone. Oh wait, this weapon is... Oh, because he's using a flamethrower, right? Yeah, move right there. That'll be the best play. Do back. I guess I can't overwatch with a rocket launcher. Oh, that's one. Nice damage. Ooh. I mean, if they're gonna stand right in my flamethrower range, of course I'm gonna try and hit him with it. Boom, boom. Alright. Seems pretty simple so far. The AI may not be the brightest here. Alright, reload. I don't know, I feel like I should be in range. When he gets any closer. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Behind full cover. There's that. Oh boy. I can already see that healing is going to be a big deal. Maybe. Seems like everything is very quick to die. You're using this. So that should just kill that guy. Again, I would really like to see on the UI if I'm in range of an enemy or not. %80 chance, not behind cover, flanking shot, and I miss. Well, this is XCOM, right? There, you leveled up. We did a thing. Okay, that's gotta be lore. I thought for a second I could fall into the pit. Let's travel. Oh, I see a big treasure chest. You don't think these rooms are going to repopulate, do you? Oh. Wow, we are really close to danger, aren't we? Another point, I don't know how these enemies behave. Like, are they melee? Are they range focus? The world may never know. And you miss with a rocket launcher. Overwatch. No, I'm not seeing a flea. Come on, can you kill this guy? He is literally in front of you and you miss. Well, of course he got the hit. Uh-oh. I just use nothing but weapons that don't need to have any RNG. I mean, if it hits 100% of the time, I'm good, right? Oh. Uh-oh. I don't see that as being blocked by the cover. Wait, I'm blinded now? Oh, I did not want to hit that button. Oh, yes, that's good. Okay, a rocket should not behave the same way as a pistol. Hmm. Why can't I fire that? Here, have some acid. Oh. I just love how I'm missing with a rocket launcher at point-blank range. That does not seem right to me. Install... link them to a radar. Wait, can you leave at any time? No? Yeah, thankfully. Oh, so this is kind of like Into the Breach. You put the core in, and then you install it like that. I worry about just how much the persistence is really mattering. Oh. Over here. That guy just dies next turn. Thank you! He finally hit with a giant rocket launcher. You better die, turret. Thank you. What happened? He glowed. Oh. Look how close that is. I mean, they're just gonna keep running into my flamethrower. I have to oblige them, right? Oh, again with that. Over here. Please hit. Thank you. What was that? Yeah, that's not going to hit, right? I feel like these physics are just a little weird. Going watch. What if you stay on the track if it hits you and does damage? Uh-oh. I mean, if she keeps coming back to life, doesn't matter. It's a free hit. I told you I play my XCOM game suicide mission style. Alright. What's our time? It's a little bit before 11. We'll do one more room, then I think we'll move on. Oh, there we go. Bosco here with his flamethrower is the MVP. And this guy with his rocket launcher is not. Go over here. Got you. Uh-oh. Ow. Wait, I don't need to reload. Again, you don't need vision if you're just spraying fire all over the place. There's a life hack, right? I don't know, I would love to get him something that lets him hit better. But yeah, these upgraded weapons are definitely turning the tide. Let's see, +2. What's +2 launch mean? Oh, I guess just like throwing things. Yep. You're immortal. Does it tell us what is considered a heavy weapon? No, it does not. Edge clip size. Alright. Just want to see something really fast. Alright, yeah, we'll wrap it up here. Not bad. The idea of having like a rogue-like-ish XCOM could be interesting. But a lot of the charm of XCOM is with the grand campaign. And if you don't have that, I don't know the systems are going to work for you. Let's see. Let us try this one. A lot of games made in Unity we're playing in the last few days. Okay, this is Trinity Archetype. Oop. And yes, it's a deck-building roguelike. Not really a lot of choice on that map. Execute survival. Not liking this UI to start with. What the hell is going on here? Okay. I really hope this just because it's a tutorial. That we only have like one attack. Also look at permanent stat boost. Damage and gain 50% of shield. Okay. That's interesting. Click character will come down on the bottom left from some user skills. AP is shared. So how do we get BP? Huh. That answers that. Sharing the AP is a little weird as well for this kind of game. Wait, what's my focus stack? Charge up. It's fine. Like, this UI feels a little cumbersome to me. Alright, what do you got? There's gotta be like an easier way to represent this. Oh, I got the Rune of Repetition. Alright, how do I modify? I use skill plus 1 time. That gain to fortify. Deals 3 damage, deals 5. So, is this right that now I'm just going to do the skill twice? Or do I need to use 2 boosts to activate it? Oh god, what else is going on in this? Return change layer. Let's not tell me what the actual inspiration does. One thing I really don't like about this is you have to click on the skill to see what it does. It's just that little extra step that seems annoying. Alright, well... Will I swap again? No. Oh, so you have to use both BP for it. Alright, you get shield. Kill you. Shield you up. So now if I do this, it's going to be super fancy. Oh, now we got the big map. I like how it's going left to right instead of bottom to top to be different from Slay the Spire. Oh, I see an elite up there. Shield. Again, I would really like to know what their other abilities are before I try swapping. Nice focus. Too white. Or applies it to everybody. See. 2, 3. He's only get 2. You'll attack him. Oh, you can't use the same skill twice in a fight, or in a round. I guess that's to force you not just to wail on them with your heaviest guy. If they can make this, I think, a little bit more readable in terms of everything, there could be something here. Die. But I think right now there's just so much going on. Piercing attack deals... Alright, we'll go with this. Target override caster. Oh, we get party... We get curses. Effect? 2. Kills 5. No, wait. That to you. Uh-oh. He's glowing already. That's 5. I would like to know what piercing damage does. I assume it means it goes through armor, but the game doesn't tell you. Those use increase on his other modifiers. Gain shield. Does not gain BP. Wait. How'd that go through his shield? I thought I'd get 5 shield. That's weird. Alright, he's gonna get buffed. Unless we shut this down. Oh. Oh, they really want to kill him now, don't they? Alright, we're blocking for 6, so there should be no way we're taking damage. There we go. I wonder if that weak, maybe that's what did it. B. Okay. Let's hit you. Alright, wizard guy needs to get some more stuff. Those 2 does something to target, I can't see. Let's fix. We'll go with this. Got more might. Short break. Alright, we'll do this elite fight really fast, and then we'll move on. I think another problem, when you have 3 characters and 3 times the skills, it's also going to slow down combat. Wait, I just want to see something here. Party. Okay. As... You can enhance the inspiration. That seems incredibly overpowered right there. Free shield plus safeguard. And then let me guess, you apply... Huh. I thought you would apply a the might to everybody. Alright, so you're ready. Nice one to target. This guy has gotta do more than just these attacks, right? Oh my... Am I imagining it, or I'm not seeing any difference between the 1 BP and 2 BP cost down here? Unless it could be 1 ally and then 2 allies. I feel like I should knock out some of his BP. Finance. Oh, I have to swap and then swap back in order to turn it on. Right? Get a shield. Wait. Why did that go through? That's weird. How do I do this? Now that gives one to everybody. The unit predictions are lying to me. Uh-oh. Die. Horrible. Oh, it's super annoying. Heal, moves curse. Let's see, how many fights do we have? 1, 2, 3. This is a tough one. What do you guys think? Wait, didn't I just fight this guy? I'm sorry, why am I fighting the elite again? Better go to town. I'm not gonna do that. There needs to be a better symbol to show that it's a piercing attack. Oh, I see. So because he has his little BP... Hmm. Yeah, that seems pretty powerful, too. And I wasn't gonna be able to get through that. So he's not gaining any BP. Or enough turns for us to just murder him. You're gonna take stacks punches, extra damage from hurt. Stacked. I'll take that. Uh-oh. Ooh, rabbits. What do we get? Plus crit. Alright. There's potential with this one, but at the same time, I think they're overcomplicating the deck builder. I'm curious what you guys think on that one. Let's go for this one. Got a few puzzles. Right, this is green with energy. I think this is a electricity connecting puzzle game. Pulls on the left bar. What am I doing? Use on the... Oof. Actually, I'm using that later. Alright. They're definitely throwing a lot at you. Some tiles, some of the yellow border. Boom, boom. Again, another one that feels like it's just being overcomplicated in terms of its UI. Oh good, building solar panels. I am not liking this UI. That's a good question. Boom. There's a giant pothole. I like the tutorial here. Pair them with battery storage too. The tutorial is leaving me with a cliffhanger. Solar panel can be Yeah. Okay. Oof. So, have this. No other form of power? This is not what I was expecting from the store page, or just from looking at the little... descriptor of this game. Uh-oh. Let's see. Geez, those are some expensive tiles. All buildings. Why are these trees less than these trees? The fact that right click doesn't let you just go backwards is a very big UI mistake. Wait, now it's 3,000 a year? What happened? That was 300. See. This game is really lying to me in terms of its costs. That was empty. Oh, let's ruin the neighborhood. Very weird. Oh, it needs... So this game is just basically teaching us, kill Mother Nature. Captain Planet would not approve of this. You need to make these tutorial boxes bigger. Okay, so we need that. Murder the trees. What I think is going to happen... We're going to have a lot of power issues. Let's see. We gotta kill more Mother Nature. More tree murder. See, this will work. Wait, did that not connect? There we go. Huh. There's literally no more room. Do I need the big old wind generator? I can't place multiples on the same... Can I? No. There's... Oh? I like to bulldoze one of these homes, right? Nope. Connect costs Y most... I have no idea what they want me to do here. Inbuilt Mars of failure. Our lines lose 3 to 5% of their energy per connection. Hmm? But this still needs to connect to the battery because we need to have that power. Well, maybe this game will help you to sleep. So you connect there. This couldn't do anything, right? No. I really don't know what else would to do here. This couldn't work, right? Mm-mm. I only have 3 slots. The only thing I can think of is maybe it has something to do with how I'm connecting these lines. Could that be it? Yeah. No, I think that somehow made it worse. Alright, we have a circle now. Nah, that is not gonna work. I really don't know what they want me to do. Interesting concept, I will give it that. Everyone else got stuck on that puzzle. Let's see. Which one is this game? I think I'll save this tactical RPG for one of our later ones, as it looks like it's going to be very tricky to play. Let's try thermonuclear. Oh. Hopefully it should be loading up on stream. I don't know what's going on with her face here. One eye is lower than the other. Alright. Ow. Oh good, we're starting a little fire. And there's There's our map. Yeah. The 3 pieces burn. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. The hell? Oh, it's ice. Alright. Punch. Get back here. Oh good, we found the money block. Consumables. Where are fireflies? Ah. Got a spare vein. Nice. Ew. Alright, seems okay so far. Oh, there I am. Flies. Attacks only diagonally. Boom. Boom. Shoots twice and deals damage. Boom. Can I... okay, I can only shoot in one direction. Boom. Do I only get one attack per turn? That's great. Shoot 3 times, miss 3 times. I'm sorry, I didn't know I was playing XCOM again. Oh, oh nice. Knocked him in the water. Stores 10 max. Oh. I was wondering why they're different. Here. Uh-oh. What do you do? Explode. 1, 2, and then punch. Boom, boom. Of course. Can I shoot that? No, I can't. What did I do? Oh, I healed myself. Hmm. 1. Moves 1. Alright, so I'm just gonna stay right here. Oh. I hit the wrong button. But it doesn't matter, I can just punch him right now. Welcome back, buddy. Boom. Oh, he's got 2. Ow. Can I hit him? I can't... No video game I'm playing tonight can I hit enemies with a ranged weapon. Such along new skills. Ooh. We get gold. Oh, wait. Did I just exit out the thing? I didn't want to do that. Mm-mm. Uh-oh. Fictional film booth. Oh, there's my energy. It's in the bottom left. I wasn't even looking. Uh-oh. Not a soldier. Alright, one. Uh-oh. I'm stepping in poison right now. I'm about to die. No, I wanted to move. Oh. How did I miss a punch? So it just keeps poisoning me. I can't heal again. Wait, what? One of those are required. Let's see. Oh wait, now I can move like this. Oh. I think my health is in the... on the character. Let me double check that. What's this? These are skills. Resources are in the bottom left. You can't see that there. Oh. I guess we're going over here. Modifier 2. How do I swap these? Oh. Oh, I see. Each row is its own thing. So that's one. Fire that deals 1 damage. I'll go for the 100%. More damage. That. Okay. Bar of Darkness. Okay, so these are artifacts. Wait, if this gives me plus 25%, would that make this 100% chance to hit? Alright, we probably don't want to do a very hard mission yet. And so we spend money on more things. Kind of like Darkest Dungeon. Health is in the bottom left. It's kind of hard to see. But health and energy are down there. Uh-oh. Punch you. Oh. Oh, hey. Two. Well, that actually worked. So if I punch them... Some information feels like it could be more pronounced. Twice. To craft new things. So if I run out of energy, I'm just basically gonna die. Oh, got a freebie. Again, this is an easy mission, so there's only 4 things. Oh no. Your substance was only AP after which it disappears. Oh god. Kill you. Kill you. Then they turn into a big mutant. I just really like that my gun is only a 1 tile. Super punch. Ow. Mm-mm. Mm. Boom. New things. Oh, we survived that one. So the resources that we have, we spend blueprints and Euro one, there we go. For that, so we have blueprints, Euro 1, components, and archives. So that's where all of our persistence is coming in. These are unlocks. More bonuses. These are artifacts that we can attach to our character. So if we want more stuff, we need to fight harder maps. These are difficulty modifiers too. Fog and Plague. Could be an interesting game. Old Passe. Kind of like tactical, or kind of like strategy meets Darkest Dungeon a little bit in terms of map exploration. What's our gold used for? When we can turn to the Euro one. Of course, 1 out of 10, that's great. There's the fire. Oh good, now that she said that, we're gonna lose. That's 80% of the fights. Oh yeah, this is just really like Darkest Dungeon. Oh good, we found the elite fight. Perfect. Alright, so I will activate this. Punch you. Two. Ow. 2. It's on fire. Wait, that counted as a turn? That's not good. We get some loot. 1, 2. Get right here. Oh, no, I didn't want to move. For some reason, sometimes it makes me move when I'm looking over there. Oh, we're going to lose this very easy mission, that's for sure. Oh, good, another elite. Yep, we are really going to lose here. You. I'll save my super punch for when there's only the drone left. Doesn't like they're fighting each other. This cost me how much? 2. And that's 6, so that won't be enough. And we're once again on fire. You need to die. Oh, I think we're in a bad spot. Yeah, it seems like this is harder than it should be. I think part of the problem is that I only get one... Like, if I attack, that ends my turn. But I don't really have any way to kind of mitigate some of these enemies. At least not yet. But it could be interesting. Let's see. Radio base. Oof. Although that is a very red flag on their store page. That the price of death can force you to pass a game from scratch, losing everything. You don't want the bullet point to be lose all your progress. People don't want to hear that. Let's see, what is this one? Alright, let's try Riftbound. Some very interesting games tonight in terms of their design. Alright, should be loading up on stream. This is a lane-based defense. That map took a long time to load. Oh. Levels. Star on normal. Yeah, but it's still a very weird thing to mention on the store page. Okay, spell motion spells you can use in combat. Okay. Maybe this is Plants vs. Zombies RPG. Oh god, this is Plants vs. Zombies RPG. Well, without the charm or anything, aesthetics. Okay. Yes, it did. Uh-oh. Oh, that's us. Hey! Can't summon an additional lane, that's not right. Use spells. Oh, good. Now what? Evolution spells. Ooh, get a Digivolve. Oh. Alright, you're up. There's no fast forward, is there? Can we evolve him a second time? No. Hmm. A lot of feedback they want to know. Hmm. Alright, let's see what hard mode looks like. No, not from what I could see. Oh my. Here's their attack output. So one evolution. Oh no, wait. Wait, you can use both? Oh, these are our limits right here. Alright, we got tank. Projectile, they only physical damage. Oh good, they evolve like Pokemon. I do like spikes. Uh-oh. We have like the full upgrade. Wait, what's in between? Oh, that's what it is. Upgrades. Hmm. Also no return. Matter. I mean, it kind of seems like we're going a lot on water right now. Hmm. Okay. Evolve. I can't evolve you, right? I didn't take anything. It'd be nice to see what the stats are when I'm like hovering over them. Bum bum bum. Will Zap kill this guy? No. No, it will not. The big thing that's hurting this game is definitely the lack of aesthetic. There's more charm in these character portraits than there are on the actual field. Let's see. I don't think that's going to kill him in time. Tap. Boom. Yeah. That it does. Damn. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Man, you are very much... Yeah. It feels like if you're going to play this on the hardest difficulty, you need to use the persistence. I wish it wasn't just so much just like ripping off Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah, that's a lot of clicking or a lot of pushing if we want to use this on mobile. Whatever anyone's saying on the forums, is it's just a Plants vs. Zombies clone. Let's see. Still going. What do we have? Got some more Metroidvania looking games. Right? Untold Tales. This one looked like it's going to be more on the Metroidvania side, but you can never tell sometimes with the descriptions. Oh. Oh no, this is Aspire. And what's Untold Tales? Is that just another developer? Since we have less than an hour, we're going to just jump into the story. That's slight delay on my jump. Ooh. We can hang. The art seems nice. we MacGuffin hunting? What's that thing stuck on the head of the carrot? I don't know. I see her hair. It looks like a jewel. Orb? Oh. Let me guess. We're gonna get the power of double jump. The architecture reminds you a little bit of that Sunder game. I got the power of triangles. Uh-oh. Well, there's no fall damage. Checkpoint, I would imagine. Alright, well, we're puzzle platforming. Triangle. Oop. Hurry up. Oop. Oh, say goodbye to the triangle. So, turn the MacGuffins on. Let me do this. Oh, no, we're good. And those mark the end of each area. So the question again is, where is this going to go in terms of its mechanics? Maybe we'll get other shapes. Wait, did I just coyote jump? Yes, I did. Oh! She can hang. Ew. My question is... why do I need the box? Oh, that's why. It doesn't have enough juice. It looks like a separate entity. Then that takes us to the exit there. I think the environment has a nice look to it. Alright, what are we doing here? Uh-oh. Switch. Oh. Then we'll do this. Get more triangles. Is this all there's going to be in terms of this, I wonder? You get a chance shard, we play a few deck builders that were very interesting tonight. Curious what you think about them. That Trinity one, in particular. But what about any more beats? Oh. Dodge that. Oh! Wait, that was evil? I thought the water was gonna get me. There's so much going on, it's kind of hard to tell, I think, with the detail. What's bad and what's good. Alright, let's try this again. Now it's Donkey Kong. Uh-oh. Wait, where am I going here? Ooh. One of these days, the main character will be able to swim, right? So artistic. Ooh. And then you die not paying attention. Ooh. Build the triangles. So this is the sequel to Just Shapes and Beats, right? All the shapes are now sentient power objects. Oh yeah, I think that was Flynn. Okay, how do I get out of here? Is this a portal? Oh. Let me guess, we have like 10 more MacGuffins. Will there be any combat? I have a feeling the answer is no. Right here. Oh. Hey. There's a very, at least for me, noticeable like delay when I hit the jump button. Whee. Is it a new shape or a new beat? Oh. And then I'm going to say this is going to destroy that thing. Yep. Die, evil MacGuffin. Ooh. Yeah. Up. Yep. Bum bum bum. I was about to say, I thought these were actual death spikes right here. Uh-oh. Let me guess, they're the bad guys. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, who's the small intestine? Mm-mm. Bum, bum, bum. It was more on the repetitive side than anything else. Alright. Let's go. There, guys. Let me guess, it's gonna cause trouble. Oh look, we have 4 shapes, or 4 MacGuffins. Aren't those little things from Axiom Verge? Alley-oop. Oh. Does this count as a new shape? This combo is very repetitive. It seems like way too much of a focus. I was really hoping for more like puzzle and interaction with the wolf. Oh, good. Ooh. At least this rope swinging is easier than that one game. I bet there's a jewel here which we can use. Throwing that away. Oh. Well, now you show me that game. Alright, move you back over here. Maybe right there. I'll just fall, or is it going to kill me? Nope. She got some really strong legs. Okay. Ooh. Very close. Alright, you go over here. I would like to see a power, or just something permanent unlocked. Bum bum bum. Boss? Oh, I think we're running. Oh no, it's an auto-scroller. Never mind. We're good. Nope. Is that where it's going to end? It doesn't look like there's going to be a lot in terms of unlocks or new tech. I mean, it looks gorgeous, but there's not a lot more there. Alright. What is this game? Oh, it's a two-hoo. Should I try a Tuhu game? Oh, good. And it's in Japanese. Uh-oh. It crashed. Not having the good signs of this one.
そのシステムを設定するの?
Wait, we can take it into English. There we go. Alright, almost there. Should be showing up on stream. There we go. Alright, I'm not going to try and pronounce that name. Alright. Am I controlling a character? Oh.
マリサさん、こんにちは。
Yeah, I can't change it.
あ、
Let's see.
それがさ、こ、
Come on.
よろしくな。
Oh god. What are these controls right now? Okay. Heavy. Shoot. Okay. Hello, mushroom monster. Die. Oh, jump like this. Get back here. Oh. Press. Ow! Oh, jeez. Uh oh, now I'm dead. It'll be boss rush. I can't tell I'm supposed to be... Wait. Yeah, it looks like we have to go for proper blocks. Or then counters. Boom. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And by fun, I mean we're gonna die a lot. Oh, God. The hell's that? No more tutorial messages? Oh, I got sanity. When do I get masochism? Yeah, we got fairies. I don't know how I can hit from above, though. Oh boy. So it looks like this whole thing is going to be about counterplays. Yep. We have sanity and we also have health. Uh-oh. Come on. Ooh. That has very limited tells. There's phase. Now what are you gonna do? Uh oh. Dodge. Thanks. Oh god. Yeah. We got a counter. Cool. But we don't have iframes. Boom. But you really don't have a lot of time to tell when they're about to attack. Boom. Mm-mm. Can I reflect this? Not really. Mm-mm. So you can't reflect like all those shots. Yeah, so this is, looks like it's gonna be a very skill-intensive game for sure. You're either gonna win these fights almost like they're easy as hell, or you're gonna suffer. I really wish I had some iframes. Wait, did I just get an iframe? Also, I went to dodge in the other way and dodged me that side. Ow. Alright, there's phase. Whee. He's just gonna hug that corner, isn't he? Alright, you do get iframe on the initial dash. The problem is that their hurt animation is the same as their attack animation. This seems a little cheap. Boom. I can't get in, that's my problem. Am I just supposed to spam my heart beam? Huh? I guess I have no choice but to cheese. Oh. Heart beam, go. Oh, space is just my attack. Oh. Don't want to die now. It's a little late to tell me that hint, game. Oh. And now I have an Estus. Oh god, they're all attacking. Hmm. Damn. I can't aim my, magic blast. Woo. What the hell is that little attack he's doing? Oh, good, it's you again. Oh, he survived. Uh-oh. Wait. No. There must be a boss fight. Uh-oh. What the hell? Uh-oh. Ow! You're a little late with that warning, game. Uh-oh. This couldn't work, right? Oh, there's a super shot. I'm sorry, I'm calling to question these warnings. Yeah, except it's a whole arena versus you. Uh-oh. I don't trust when the music starts getting faster pace. Ooh. Die. Uh-oh, now he's gonna start Kamehamehaing. Oh god. Oh god. What the hell is that? Yeah. The tips come after the shot's gone off. Mm-mm. Got you trapped in the corner now, buddy. And now he gets pissed. I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure how to avoid that attack. I think I'm supposed to do a emergency parry. Now she's not moving. Boom. Yeah, what kind of warning is this game giving me? Also, could I get like a little bit more range on my attack? Just a little. Alright, here we go. Oh, good! Thank you for the non-warning. Man, I think this is going to appeal specifically to the Tuhu people, and not much else. Ooh. Let's see. We're running out of time, but not out of demos. The tips are delayed just like the tells. Alright, so this is Treasures of Aegean? Oh, they're not going to get good, so they're not going to be able to do it. The style looks like that other game that I play. Oh, well, that sucks. Uh-oh. Will we ever get around this trope? Oh. Oh good, a dungeon has shown up. Oh. And she can jump. I'll take that. We're free running here. Ooh. Everyone can wall jump in real life, right? We gotta get to the chopper. That's gonna suck because we're going to a floating, mysterious island. Uh-uh. What are those faces he's making? Nope. Go, die, Tomb Raider. Oh, we got a map. We have a slide. No fighting yet. Ooh. There's nothing over here. Oh, wait, I can do that. Oh, jeez. What do we have here? What are we doing? Serious prophecy. Loop? Wait, we're looping now? What does that mean? Oh no, we're trapped in a roguelike again. Wait. How was I supposed to, take a picture of that? Let me see. Everything they'll use on it could hold. Am I missing it? Better take a note using the map by pressing Y. That erases. That doesn't tell me anything. Okay. Also, I have a camera, but no way to actually take a picture. That's good. Alright. Jug, hands up, Minotaur. I want to specifically get the clue for what this ordering is. Oh. I don't think I can. No. Ew. Yeah, this takes us here. Oh. Minotaur. I gotta say, it's nice to play a character who moves incredibly fast. Uh-oh. Alright, so that's another node. What's from the game? Oh. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Oh. Yeah. Oh no. You don't think they're going to do a Vision soft reset? And there is an actual fixed amount of time we have. Oh, now he's marking it. How great. Oh, there's the music again. Can't zoom out. Oh, there we go. Oh. The more music, the closer we are to death. Uh-oh. Ooh. I thought we were dead there. Man, she can jump, can't she? I'm a golfin. Mm-mm. Ooh. The weird thing is this game is kind of remind me of that treasure hunting challenge from Kirby Superstar. I wish this map was a little bit clearer. Alright. See you later, Foreign. I think this may be our last game. Let's see, is this going to just slide me down? No. Oh, I see another oh, wait. Well, this is definitely not a walking sim game, right? I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just gonna go treasure hunting. It's not like the island's gonna explode, right? Uh-oh. Or I jump off the island and die. So you think we get a double jump in this game? Oh. I see something important. Oh, we're not going this way. We all know that real life needs double jumps. Is that Greek music? No, we're not going there. Gotta find the way down there. Oh. Get you open. Oh, what is it? Boom, boom, boom. Puzzle solving. Seems like an interesting game. If they do go the route of like looping, like a Vision soft reset kind of design, that would be very fascinating to see another developer attempt that. Oh god, those are all the treasures we need to find? Oh, we're gonna be here a while. Oh. Boom. Get more weapons. Everything seems interesting so far. I'm just wondering again, like, where are we actually going with this? Because so far we've done a whole mess of wandering. But not really seeing anything else. I am really liking the fact that our character is so agile and the gameplay is very fluid. Okay, that's where we came from. Oh, I can't do a super slide? Oh. I found the bathroom. Again, at this point, I have no idea where we're actually going. I'm just platforming and hoping we find something cool. One of these ways should wrap around. Oh. Oh. I think I'm dead. What the? That did not seem right. I don't think I was supposed to survive that. I kind of want to kill or get killed and see what happens. Does the game restart? Do we get like a power? Oh, another one of you. And since we are like really knocking on time, I'm gonna see if I can find a ledge to jump off. One of these are fast travels. Alright. I should just have to find like a really high place to jump. Let's see. No? Either that wasn't high enough or we can't die. Yay for parkour. Can't push this, right? No. Oh, now what? Alright, I'm dropping. Oh. Nope. Wait. So, are we dealing with time here? Loop time. Alright, I just want to see this. Oh. Oh, God. Well. Our peaceful exploration game just got very high stakes. Damn. What? Oh, I see progress. Doesn't that just destroy time by the fact that our our tablet got sent back to 1800? So, oh, I want to see this here. We're back here. They're not making me do all this platforming again, are they? Well, don't you have a time machine? You go back in time, give a Neon Continuum to the Greeks, and they'll become the greatest game ever played. It's the ancient tablet. Oh, look, because the map. Interesting. So everything that we did, or everywhere that we went to, becomes locked, or becomes part of our permanent map. Huh. So this is like Tomb Raider meets Vision soft reset. Interesting. Do the treasures stay? And figure out this map. Yep, they stay active. This game just got a lot more interesting. So you have 20 minutes. Find as much as you can, make as much progress as you can. So those things have to be fast travel points, so that eventually you can save yourself time and get around. I like it. That may be winner of the night for me. Well, it's funny that the game uses like almost the exact same art style as that other game that I'm excited about, the Legend of, I think it's Tian Ding. Wait, is this from the same developer? No, it's not from the same developer of that. No, publisher, Undercoders. I may play a little bit more of that one just to see. Alright, but we are again getting very close to time. Let's see. Alright, this is Harvest Island, and this will definitely be our last game of the night. We failed to get through all 83 demos. I have no choice but to turn off the YouTube channel now. Alright. Will it actually load up on stream is the question. No, it is not. There's the Omen. Locked. But I think this is a Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley-esque game. Sort of looks nice. It's a little zoomed out. She is hopping. Alright, come on, we gotta speed this up here. Aww. Oh, we can only move in cardinal directions. It's a ripoff. Wait, how do I... There we go. Boom. Everyone has a sword. Key. Where the hell are we right now? Oh, come on. Oh, go and collect some coconuts. I have a journal? Oh. The annoying sister. Oh. Huh. Oh, where'd she go? Oh. Alright, what are we doing? Coconuts. Alright, let's get to those cows. What are we doing here? Oh. Oh. Cal likes us. Cal's sparkle in real life, right? Let go of the chickens. Alright, so what are we doing here? I see eggs. It's a whole offering to the gods saying ominous. What? Oh wait, we need to get... Yeah, that's not concerning. We need goat's milk. Alright, come on. We can shout the well. Wario. Oh. Alright. Oh. Alright. Milk the goats. We gotta hurry up. We got about, I think, like 3-4 minutes left. Goat milk. Shear the sheep. Aww. Alright, shear them. Did it work? Oh wait, do we not even have shears? No, I haven't heard of that one. Wait, X? Oh, jeez. Here you go, get some carrots. I really don't want a item over my head anymore. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's sacrifice. I'm just gonna keep that book over my head for like the rest of the play. Alright. Okay. Alright, where are we going here? Oh yeah, go coconut hunting. This wasn't made with RPG Maker, was it? Because this UI looks very familiar to me. Oh. Oh no. Drama. Oh, jeez. Get some mussels. He brought the sword along, but we didn't need it to collect the mussels. empty thing right here. Oh good, it's a hidden object game now. More coconuts. Alright. I think we'll wrap things up. Oh, jeez. Oh no, I'm going to kill a raccoon. Something tells me this game is building towards something dark. No, I don't think so. We could have saw something like it. Oh no. Oh. Again, this UI looks just so familiar. Unless you're using something in terms of some assets. Or some standard assets. See a fish. Catch the crab. Alright. Another crab. That's 3. Oh, you know how many coconuts we have. Does it respawn, or am I supposed to look somewhere else? Damn cloaking raccoons. Oh, there he is. Alright. Alright. I think we'll say goodnight here. Oh, because we are definitely at time. Alright, everyone. I don't think we did see that one, although there are a lot of games that look like it with that same concept. So, we'll be back tomorrow night, starting around 9, and if nextfest is officially over, we will be starting Cry of Fear. If not, we'll see where things go. But if you're new, do all the liking and subscribing. Come back for daily discussions on game design here, and on game wisdom, where some of the science of games. Until next time, take care.